Alright, so it's Joseph here from Watermen Plumbing. We're here today at 1118. Wait for it, wait for it. Northeast 3rd Street in Hallandale. So we're going to be doing a camera inspection on the roof here. We got 3 stacks, so we're going to be starting when you're facing the house. We're starting from all the way on the left. This is the main stack, 3-inch. Let's begin. As we do the inspection, we're going to be looking for any points of potential areas that could be conducive to causing blockages, such as bellies or fractures, roots, etc. Let's begin. So these are cast iron drains. So this is where it starts to go from vertical. This is the first fixture that ties in. As you can see, once that happens, the pipe starts to get more worked on. Okay. A couple of turns over there. Oh. Yeah, these turns make it increasingly difficult. I'm going to pull this back and okay, so let's continue here. You can see there's some erosion at the bottom, but nothing too extreme. So far this pipe seems to be in fair condition considering its age. Right around this 33-foot mark, looks like we have a drop. And this is likely the city sewer right here. We started from this point. Let's just make sure. Yeah, so this is the city sewer at this point. So far from the main stack, line appears to be in fairly good condition. So we're going to move on now to the stacks when facing the house on the right side of the house. Okay, so we're here at stack number 2. This is the stack that's right next to the satellite dish here. It's like a 2-inch stack, so let's begin. This is, of course, cast iron. This is where it starts to go horizontally. Looks like a bit of corrosion built up there on this side. Here we got some build-up, some corrosion built up. So that is something that is not great for flow, but it tends to be something that we typically find in drains of this age. So there's quite a bit of sludge in this line, which is holding back our visibility, as you can see. Up until this point, looks like there was a belly. So if I go back a little bit, kind of see how there's a water pooling at the bottom. So nothing too drastic, but this can definitely use a cleaning. And again, our visibility is limited. Yeah, just really sludge up. Really sludged up here. And the bottom of the pipe's pretty eroded. That also explains the buildup of water. So it's not. Here we got some corrosion buildup. And we're making a turn. Yeah, so at this point, it looks like we're going into the looks like we're going into the 3-inch line at this point. Looks like we got some. This is more of a belly right here. Got a little wad of what looks to be toilet paper, could be wipes. Yeah, so we got a hose here. So we're gonna flush this line for a bit. See if we can clear it up a little. Yeah, so as you can see, right now we're running the hose, trying to flush out as much of this gunk as we can. We'll spend a few minutes, so that hopefully we'll get better visibility. Right now it's just really, really bad. Okay, so we flushed the line for a few minutes. So let's continue going. Grading in this area isn't great. That's why we're having trouble getting clear shot. That looks like just maybe a paper towel or something. Oh, that looks like a condom. That's what that is. Okay, we'll go a little further. And then we'll pull back. At this point, I think we're already at the position from where we did the first inspection. Yeah, there's that drop. Okay, so let's pull it back now and see if we get any better visibility on the way back after we flush the line. Okay, so this is the stack all the way to the median, all the way to the right next to the one with the satellites. That's a tough turn. Okay. Jeez. cast iron pipes, fairly corroded. Nothing too bad so far though. If I had to guess, I would say this is probably the laundry stack. Or it could be the bathroom. You can see the bottom of the drain as this water pools. Could be mistaken for poor grade, but it's actually just mostly erosion. As the bottom of the pipe erodes, there's always an area where the water kind of just sits. But it could also be a little bit of grading as well, because it does get better at some points. So this is kind of the idea with these cast iron pipes. You can see a little something gets stuck onto the top. It's just very abrasive, so any little thing will kind of stick to it, and then it'll just build up and develop into a blockage a lot more easy than if it was PVC, something that would otherwise just slide in. So far this line seems to be in fair condition. Nothing really to report here. Got another turn coming up. Okay, so we've reached the main part of the stack. That's why we saw the water running back there. Because right now we have the stack on the far left. I have that getting flushed while we're doing this one. So once we got to the main building shore, that's when we started seeing the water coming through. So we're just going to pull back here, and then we're going to move on to the final stack. This is the stack all the way in the far left of the house, as you saw in the rest of the relation of where we are. Wow, this is gunk even after we've been flushing this line for a good 10-15 minutes. You can imagine what it must have been like before. Yeah, this line is pretty gunked up. We got another belly here. is that just something blowing? What is this? Oh, okay. So, I mean, there is some tissue there, but so this is probably a bathroom. So there is some tissue there, kind of. I'm just going to pull this back. I would imagine because of that belly, that's what's causing that tissue to have a hard time. But let's just go back a few feet. So let's push forward again. Yeah, a little buildup of water here. Grading in this area is not too great. So now, if this was just toilet paper, which it couldn't very well be, it's really hard to see, but toilet paper is very emulsify friendly. So now if it was wipes, that's something that would stick around for a long time, and we need to snake the line. It's just really hard to get visibility here. The line is pretty gunked up. Again, this is after flushing it for about 10 minutes, which we don't usually do. But just because of how bad the other one was, I figured we should do this one while we're doing it. But in regards to whatever we can see, everything appears to be in fair condition. Again, no major concerns. And again, this is where we go into the cities from here, this drop. So that's going to be the end to this camera inspection. To summarize, the stacks drains appear to be in fair condition. There were a few problematic areas where we saw some bellies and some buildup, corrosion buildup, some erosion, but nothing that I would say is uncommon for trains this age. Again, considering their age, I would actually say they're in fairly good condition. I do, however, recommend jetting these lines so that you can get rid of this all this gunk that's kind of built up, and then flushing them out once again. So we're just going to pull this back, and that'll be the end of this camera inspection.